My country people, how una day, una welcome to Love Battle on Top Web TV, your family entertainment channel. You already know that this is where we sit every Friday and discuss matters of the heart. Matters that have to do with love, whether it concern mama, or na papa, or na brother, or na sister, or na bae, boo, fiance, finance. Any which one at all, bring the matter here and we break it down to the lowest common multiple. What I go? How was your week? It went well. My week went well too. My week went well. Everything I define I never get, but I keep moving. You know, you can't stand at the junction and be waiting. Time no wait for anybody. You move. Okay, we don't bring another fine topic we want to treat today on Top Love Battle. Waiting be that. Who they determine the number of children you have in a marriage? Is it the husband or the wife? Who should determine it? Who should say, honey, I think 5 is okay? Or who should say, honey, I think 3 is okay? Let us keep our sanity. Let us not stress. Or you look at yourself and say, no, I think 1 is enough. We run 2 born for our family because I still have siblings to take care of. Who they decide them? Now, husband, I've been a wife. I know a lot of people get things that they would like talk when time comes. Don't worry. In fact, we have added a touch to it. If you feel make call, the numbers them go there for your screen when the time come. Call us. We would love to hear your opinion. If you know female call, enter Facebook or Instagram, WAP TV channel. Now the handles them, send your message. And then for a top up now, you can call us on WhatsApp video call. I will love to see your face. When you and your wife or your partner there for house, they dig up. Say, no, this thing when Mama could be talk, na lie. In fact, I support this person or the other. I will love to see your face. Please call us on WhatsApp video call. The number them go there for your screen. We would love to see your face. Any which way, I get 2 guests for house who will help us treat this matter. So here we get Precious Uguzog. Precious is not new. In fact, I have my old hands in the building. Precious Uguz has been here many times. And most times I just reach out to him like, please, Mama, help me create time in your tight schedule. Just please help us attend this show. And she goes say, Mama Kube, I respect your white hair. I will come. Precious is an on-air personality. If you not hear Precious English, you faint. Precious, thanks for coming again and again. How you doing? I'm really excited to see you. I don't know if I'm showing it enough. Is it showing? Are you feeling me from that angle?
I can feel you.
People for house, they greet you.
Thank you so much, and make sure you watch and contribute. Thank you.
Wahala, thank you. And then, of course, for inside, you see my guy that is the shining star. So inside shine, so they himself won't close his own eyes by himself. DX2 is in the building.
That's what's up, Mama Kube. Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, stay
Welcome.
tuned. We're gonna enjoy the program.
Thank you very
Thank God
much.
it's Friday.
We see your new single, Rwanda, is doing great. Well done. Would they see
Go and stream online.
They stream out. They don't even get choice.
Show love.
Okay, MDX2, you don't hear the matter with the program. Let us hear your case presentation. What do you think about this matter? Do you think it is the husband or the wife that should decide how many children you have in the marriage?
Now the husband supposed know the kind of load when he won't carry.
Okay.
You no be woman go tell husband how many children she won't give birth to.
Okay.
The man ain't go decide say now 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 him won't cater for.
Okay.
Based on incapacity or based on waiting in feel say this one will give me stress. If you allow women go they give you 20 because they love children. But now man they know where they should they pay them. So now man go fit tell you go fit suppose decide say now so numbers of children I want us to bring to life and cater for. Okay. So it's a man's responsibility to know what he wants. It's a man's responsibility to say that this is numbers of children that we are going to give birth to. Okay. And because you know if to born they easy, you go born and you go full ground. At the end of the day, you can't they knock for neighbor door, say I beg give me garri, make I use and drink afternoon food. You know that kind of thing. So that is why it's always good. Let the man make the decision, and the man, based on the head of the family, he owns the home, and he knows where the shoe pinches him. So now him go talk saying so numbers of children him won't give birth to. So if
Wahala.
you don't allow women give you decision. If the woman say make you decide, woman give you 20, you know, she doesn't care. Her own she love children around her.
They tram from up. She doesn't care.
She love
the
children.
Just they fall.
Women love children.
They fall
no
for
doubt.
their hand. I don't hear. No wahala. Precious, you hear waiting DX to talk. Let's hear your opinion. Should it be the man or the woman that should decide how many children when I go born?
The way DX to they talk, and it can't be like say women know they relevant
As
at all.
in,
Like
in fact, they don't wear
once
shoes.
they
So
just be container.
It doesn't pinches.
Once they marry them, they just throw children, they just born them. We go come like just like that. They said it's so easy.
Copy and paste.
You're going to carry like let's not even go to the. You're talking of only economical factor, which is finance. We've not even gone to the health aspect of it. Do you understand? Some people during pregnancy they see hell. They will be sick, morning sicknesses. They will vomit. You go to hospital in and out. Then come to the PPD, postpartum depression.
Hell.
That's the mental aspect of it. At this point, they feel like killing the baby
Hell.
because they have lost form, lost shape. Someone will be figure 8, automatically will turn to figure 16. You understand? She's no more, comfortable in her skin, stretch marks, breast sagged, and all of those things. And you're telling me that if you give her 20,
back to back.
she go born 20, go only sometimes it's not even the richest of men. They have just 2 children. They have some have 1. You understand? There are other issues accompanied with this thing. Some people give birth through operations, and latest 3, the doctor tells you don't do it again.
Okay,
so even if you have all the money in the world,
no
even if you have all the resources, if you give birth to another one, even though you can cater for the child, you are going to die. So you will stop. So there are many things to consider. And if you check it, all these things, most of them, at least 70%, revolves around the woman. Okay. So if you ask me, the wife is in a better position to decide how many children they should have. We will talk about it, but
yes,
she's going to be the one that will be putting into consideration because of her health, her mental health, her physical health, her everything. In fact,
her whole
she's
being.
the main person. Financially, it's also important. You're saying as if some families, it's the woman that is running the home. So she too can decide that it's only 2 I can cater for. My salary can carry only 2. You understand? She's going to, those that are housewives, how many will she chase around? Please, the wife is the main person that has the
final say.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. My people waiting for house, and I don't hear from Precious and DX2 mouth. DX2 say the father is the one that wear the shoe. He is the head of the home. He's the one that know where he pinches. And Precious, for the women who no get shoe, where you no pinch. Precious say for the sake of mental health and body and changes and all that accompanying it, allow the woman to decide and say 2 enough or 5 I no do again. DS2, let us hear why you say the man or the husband should be the one to decide how many children you have.
Precious said, say na woman suppose they talk how many.
Yes.
But I'm yet to see that woman, we say she don't want children again, she don't want born again. I'm yet to see.
That's after how many now? You will say you have to say that.
Maybe 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
They hardly say they don't want marry again, they don't want born picking again.
Okay.
They hardly say so. You understand? If you give them, they will collect, they will welcome it and
if you give them,
they welcome it and deliver it. They hardly say no. I don't want children again. No, I'm yet to see that woman. You understand? Because women love children naturally.
Okay.
You understand? So now back to the main subject. The man, like I said before, the man is not him supposed to know where the number of quantity of load where in fit lifts. First of all, when you're bringing children into the world, you first look at financial aspects.
Okay.
Not just I need children. If not that one, the world go full past over how many billions of people we have in the world. The thing is, you just have to look at for how many you can cater for first.
Okay.
Now, before you say you are going to health or whatever, first of all, you are the one to tell your wife, Madam, see how many we need, or see how many children we will bring out. Or if you say, may the woman tell you how many we she need, she might tell you 10, she might tell you 5, she might say because of my mom gave birth to 6, let's give 6.
My mom is my role model.
Yes, all those criteria, you understand? They'll say, because of my mom gave birth to 5, let's give 5. But these days, it doesn't work that way.
Yes.
Your mom, if you give 8, you go give 8. Your mom will come help you train them.
It be things.
You understand? So that is why the man is the now get those responsibility.
Okay.
Because when the children don't come to life, no be the woman go they bring out money to do things at home or to cater for the children. Now the man go they bring out school fees, feeding, health and every other situations we surround the children. You understand? So when you are saying the woman should be the one in position to say this is numbers of children she needs.
But you know there are men that like 6 children too, or 10. So are you saying in that case, if the man wants 10 and the woman has an ailing condition, she should just obey her man because he has money and keep producing 10?
This one you said now is very few. I'm yet to see. It's
There are
very
lots
few.
of them.
Let's use for that.
No.
Let's use the
Sorry, my love.
Yes.
Allow him to
You
have his
understand?
moment.
So-
let him just lay down his
Sure,
point,
you understand?
and
So
then you argue later.
a woman can't be telling a man. It's like now the woman married the man put for house. When you are telling the man,
Yes,
numbers
it's
of
not a
children.
partnership. This thing
No,
one that they
no,
always
it's
talk.
not.
If person
It's
don't
a
pay
partnership.
bride price like this,
It's a
una go
partner-
just
we are in,
make like this.
we are in Africa. We are Africans.
mind?
Now so the thing be. You understand?
Right.
Now man go tell woman waiting he wants.
No
No
problem.
be woman go tell man waiting he wants.
Go ahead.
There are other things.
We see as they go.
There are other things women.
Shall you see how the thing go?
There are other things women
Go
can
ahead.
bring into the family and said, okay, the woman will say, we bring the decision and the decision will work. The man will buy to the decision.
Okay.
But for this particular one of children, now the man. So the man takes all the responsibility. He is the head. He knows how to organize his family before he is going into relationship. And once the children started coming out, he knows numbers of children he can cater for. Because he knows no be the wife go they pay school fees. No be the wife go they pay health care. No be the wife go they bring food for table. He knows what he wants. So let the man do the job. Let him decide. Let him bring the decision on the table. Then the woman is for, okay, no problem. And we can negotiate, or we can, okay, 2, 3, okay. The man will just go and stand on his legs. So that is exactly, that is why.
That's your angle.
Is my
to
angle,
it.
yes, to
No
it.
problem.
So.
No wahala. Thank you very much. Precious, I see as you dey shake leg. I know say everything when they talk, it no work for you. It doesn't make sense to you, and it's a no. Let us hear your argument properly. Why you would insist is the woman that should be in charge?
This woman that he's making,
The picture he's painting
of
a
the woman in this marriage is like her opinions are not valid. And she's supposed to be the incubator.
Oh,
She's supposed to be the container that this thing you want to put where they go born, go there inside. You've forgotten that she has the power to take contraceptive and not bring this thing that you put to life. He has forgotten that. So she has that power. So, but because that power has been given to her, you are automatically under her you're under her submission. Like, I don't even know how to put it. You understand?
you're under her control.
While you are trying
Like
to lord it over her, you're supposed to still be begging for her, be praying for her to accept whatever number you are bringing to the table. Because she can decide to bring it to life or not bring it to life, regardless of your financial situation.
Option deal.
Regardless of your situation.
I know your option.
Your
You see these artists, them. I know your
I
option.
know there are options, baby
We
mamas
know
and the rest.
them.
But then we are talking of the
It's
wife
okay,
now.
let's go ahead.
These are 2 people. So if you want to do it with this particular woman, even that one you are talking about, if you even go there, she can still decide whether to keep it or not.
Exactly.
So she's still a
Who
woman.
doesn't want to be a baby girl?
She's still a woman. You're asking, do you know what you're asking for? Put your 9 months, put your life on hold for 9 months. Change your body for me. Change your pattern of eating. Do you understand? Deform in some certain ways.
Who bears the
Take
pain?
time off.
Who bears the pain most? Is the man.
What pain?
The pain.
Now the man,
What pain?
Now the man, they run up and down. They get drugs.
Oh.
They bring this. They cook food.
In how many cases?
In 9 months.
They run up and down.
In that 9 months.
Now when
Thank God
delivery
in that 9
company
months.
be like,
Thank God.
San.
Thank God he said
What did they run up and
he even
down
said
for?
we are in Africa. In Africa, the
Don't worry.
real African
You know they
men.
run kitty. The delivery company, you plenty. You deliver everything to the house. Go ahead, please.
He even said we are in Africa. In Africa these days, in Africa, most men are not even that intentional. Do you understand? Their work is just to get you pregnant, go outside, find money. You even come back and say, massage my back, help me rub my feet. And he's giving flimsy excuses. I'm tired. What have you been doing? You understand? You want to vomit and he said, are you sure we'll not call your mother to come and take care of you?
Hey.
Your mother still has to come. He's still not there for your emotional needs. So the man is not suffering anything. It still falls back to the money. And women are also making money these days. So
Louder.
we're making money.
Louder. Truly.
I go drop my account.
Who they? Oh, you go drop account.
We're not
I'll
gonna
send
give
you
you.
0.00.
We're not gonna
point.
give you. We're not gonna give you.
We're not they give you any money.
We're
Don't
not gonna
worry.
give you.
And my people
Our
dey for
opinion is
house.
very important,
Oh,
please.
that's true. I buy it. Even though his points so are valid, nine choice, nine decision, what to say. But I know, say of course, a lot of people are itching to contribute their own. Now at the time we don't throw phone lines them open. Please call us. Let us hear your opinion. If you know if you make that phone call, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. They handle them now. WAP TV channel. We would like to hear your opinion. But if you feel call us for WhatsApp video call, yo, all the best, all the sweeter. I want to see your face when you argue so that we can talk direct. Let us stop going through the corners. Talk to me direct. Let us have that heart-to-heart discussion. And if you continue while we expect our callers.
I'm sick and tired of hearing one particular line of men know they do anything when it comes to home. Just as Precious just said now.
Really?
See, the most difficult thing in a family, na capital.
Okay.
The most difficult thing, if you are setting up a family, na capital. If that capital is not there, that family where you dey build is like when you are building a house without foundation. You understand? So you said, and wife carry the baby for 9 months. The man will just come back. The man no fit press body, he no fit massage, he no fit. Hey, okay, conceive yourself now. That's one alone. Oh yeah, conceive yourself. Bring the baby to life yourself without the man. That is one. Two, those drugs you take during those periods.
Yes.
Now who they provide them? I be the money they found from heaven.
Okay.
So these are the things you don't we'll stop to the talk. Say, man, no, they do anything, man, no, they do anything. They work out with the man, don't work out, running up and down, looking for money, making sure, as in they say, mind, they there, say,
Sorry,
wife.
we get cold. Vex. Hello, Mr. Ayo. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. My name is Ayo.
Oh, a lady. Good evening, my darling. How are you?
Yes, fine, thanks.
Thanks for calling. Make we hear your contribution.
Okay, so my take on this is that the woman is supposed to be in charge of, although both parties are supposed to sit down and talk about it, which is very necessary.
Okay.
Both parties can talk about it and actually come to a consensus that
Okay.
yes, this is how much I can give birth to. This is how much responsibility I can shoulder.
Okay.
So I don't totally support DX where it says it's only the man. Like Precious said, you have to consider what the lady can carry. Because the man's money is not what... The woman is not giving birth to money. She's giving birth to children for a whole 9 months.
Oh.
It's not easy.
Oh.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
My
So I
sister.
totally support Precious in what she said.
All right. Thank you very much.
That mental health and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she's still talking.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, dear.
DX.
Una hear him?
DX, I hope you know that in the search for money, a little kindness will do. The way you are even talking is like you will not even be kind.
No, why not? I will be
So because you are searching for money,
my kindness,
you won't be kind to
my
somebody that you are
my
going
kindness
to
carry me
drop
go.
in-
My
Hey,
kindness carry me go hustle to bring money come house.
Hey.
Because if I reach now, if I
There are
come,
still families that don't have money.
Now, DS2, now here we dey. They go call you out for Instagram. I go comment for the comment section. They will call you out.
There are families that don't have money,
I could go
and they are
trust.
giving birth to children.
Now inside bush, they born the pikin.
They are giving birth.
Understand?
And because the husband is kind and supportive, the woman is happy to even bear 10 if it's 10 that you want. Yes, because she knows that during the period where she's pregnant, she can tell him to do something for her, and he will gladly do it.
You know,
It's making her happy.
some people, you get some big men then where they give push gifts. You born, you collect. Big motor.
She feel decide
Sorry,
to
we'll talk to Ben. Hello, Mr. Ben. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to Love Battle, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you very much. So the simple analysis to this issue, based on what I'm hearing or seeing, is that naturally women always want quite a number of children, not care about any other thing, just like the guy on the show said.
Okay.
But there's a way a man can decide the amount of children that he wants, based on the fact that men don't always want plenty children. It's very simple. Just don't impregnate your wife when you have the number that you want. If you want one, after that one, don't come in us. Anytime you want to release, withdraw. If you want two, once you have the two, then anytime you're having sex with her, withdraw. Simple. That's the way a man can control. That's the way that's the only analysis that I have. Every other
Only
thing,
analysis.
just a waste of time.
No wahala. My brother, if it is analysis is plenty, but it's okay. Your angle is valid.
Very valid.
I don't see some people write for internet these days. They say that withdraw and pray. That's after withdrawing, you pray.
It fails now.
You people should just leave your creator out of this business. Leave him alone. Okay, go ahead, please. When I hear it talk.
Yes, now.
Anybody has something to say about that?
It's very valid. You understand? Just like he said, he said, you watch while you play,
Okay.
so that you know how many this thing you want lifts. You understand? So because women, as he said, they need more. You give them more, they will collect. Even though the body they pain them, say for 9 months, they will collect if you give them.
Because truly, as in no be lie, there are some women, they get joy to born people.
Yes.
It's a thing of joy to have baby.
That 9 months be like 9 days for them.
Some people, their children, you know, they reach 1 year where they use the senior each other.
Straight.
You want to say ejima?
If you have good health,
4 ejima.
if you have good health, no problem. Because in old age, it's still going to favor you, especially the woman. Yes, if your body is good and you know you can carry it, you can decide to have 13. I have an auntie; she has 13.
Wow.
Yes, in the times they killed a cow for her. You understand?
Wow.
They
Yeah.
call it a wuku or something like that. So if you have up to 12 children,
Dozen.
yes, you get a cow. So a cow was killed for her because she has 13.
So I'm going to talk to Dr. Young. Hello, Dr. Young. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. God bless you.
Welcome, sir. How you doing now?
God bless
Your
you.
voice is rich. I just knew you were a real doctor. Go ahead, sir. I will hear you.
I want to really thank God for the program you people are running there.
Please speak up, sir. I can hardly hear you now. One is choking.
Okay, I really want to thank God for the program you people are running there. It's a nice one.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, are you hearing me now?
Would they hear you, sir? Go ahead, please.
This issue is not just about what the man is saying there.
His name is DX2.
I don't want to believe that only the man has the right to determine the number of children they should give birth to.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. We can hear you.
So the woman needs to be in the picture because she is the one carrying. Yeah, she's the one carrying. I call it a heavy load for a good 9 months. There are some women that after even giving birth, they can as well go out to look for what they will take care for the children. So I don't believe that only the man can say this is how many children we have. But it's actually just as one of our sisters just said, it's something that two of them can come together and agree this is how many children we can give birth to. Because it really helps. Understanding is required. Wisdom is required.
Okay.
And they still need to be careful. If they don't want more children, I believe the woman should go to family planning. That's the idea I brought.
Okay.
God bless you.
How about the man do a vasectomy?
Well,
You see it, doctor. Don't leave me. Is the doctor there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Go ahead, sir. Do you have an answer? I have catch you there. It's okay. We live to fight another day. Okay, as in naturally, you know it's easy for everybody to tell the woman to go do family planning. And now, how about the man go do a vasectomy? That is to hook where the children from the come out. Everything will happen fine. It will go up and down and perform well. But how about you do a vasectomy instead of telling the woman to close their womb? Yeah, we'll discuss that. Go ahead, please.
Okay, did you see that part he tackled? He talked about, Dr. Young talked about finance.
Hey, that
so
doctor,
he was,
maybe he's not a medical doctor, he might be PhD, right?
he talked,
I read wrong.
He talked about finance, and he was, because all through his argument, he was just saying man goes out to look for money. He said some women, even after giving birth, their babies are still 2 months, and they keep them.
Back, you don't move.
How do they do that?
2 months, they keep them in. They keep them in crutches. Yes,
2 months.
you keep the child in a crutch.
Inside,
And go to school.
you carry baby inside Lagos traffic. They hustle for
there-
Are you in this country?
I'm in this country. We did the country together.
Are you in this country? I have an auntie.
Okay.
You understand? She does a very good job.
Okay.
She was in the UK last month. Her baby is 3 months old. She left the baby in Nigeria, went to the UK for 2 weeks for job. Yes.
Wow.
Her mom and her husband's mom came to take care of the baby.
Child.
She put her breast milk in her with a breast pump inside what's it called?
Containers.
Inside containers, and it was refrigerated. And she was there for 2 weeks.
You know how much that will cost her?
It's not expensive. It's less than 26,000 naira.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that it's not a peanut? That is not a peanut.
I said
Compared
she
to-
does a good
No,
job.
you
She's the one
you
working.
see there.
She's the one earning the money.
Okay,
So that's where
you've said it already.
finance.
She does a good job.
That's where finance comes to show you that it's not only the man going to look for the money. So after giving birth, she dropped the baby and continued to look
how
for
many
money
women
to
they
still take
do
care of the
get
same
good
baby.
job of these days?
How many
women?
men are doing good jobs too?
That is what I'm saying.
No, you
that's
have
why
to
that's why
know-
the man they check how many we want bring.
So we'll get called. Let's
get.
talk to Akwobi. Hello, Akwobi. Good evening.
Yes, hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Did I get your name right?
Yes, you got it correctly.
Oh, great.
Yeah, JC Akwobi from Umweri.
Oh, welcome,
Yeah,
sir.
Good
Welcome.
evening, ma.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling.
Yes, you got it correctly.
Mayoga, reduce the volume of your TV.
Okay, I've reduced it.
Go ahead, please.
So the issue of who determines the number of the child to have in the home,
Yes.
I think it is the two parties affair.
Okay.
Both the man and the woman, they must look at their resources and sit down and say, this is the way we go. Then, in the other hand, nature also has its own role to play. Because whereby a man and a woman agree to have 3 children, and maybe they have gotten the first and second one,
Yes.
then in attempt to get the third one, and the twins now surface,
Hey.
you can see that nature has played its own role there. So, the truth is that there must be understanding, there must be a plan, there must be, these are the things. Because see, it's not one person's affair.
That's.
So the man and the woman must agree. Or in the other hand, just like people from the southeast part of this country, that they want to do everything to have a male child. They may agree to have 3 children, but by the time they have gotten the 2 children and they are all female, the man wants to continue trying. And by so doing, if they have exceeded the number of the children they want to have at the beginning. So a lot of things, a lot of a lot of both expected and unforeseen circumstances can play a role. You know, so but it is important for a man and a woman to agree.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. You are very, very intelligent, I must add. Let me not make it for no loss. Very intelligent. I love your points then. Makes sense.
His opinion.
I really love them.
His opinion. That is his opinion.
Of course, it's his opinion. Was it your own in the first place? Is it your own?
You understand? So that
now it's okay. At least he tried to put women in, you know, included us.
Yes,
You're making
inclusion.
it look like we're containers that you
no, don't get it.
Inclusion.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying women are containers. What I'm saying is, the man is the. Now he's supposed to talk waiting in wants, decide. Is decision making.
Well, that's
now me with
what I said.
Yeah. Now me suppose know waiting I want. No be woman go tell me waiting she wants.
I better not forget we still
She
there here. We
gets.
dey wait for our phone calls. You can call us on okay, I guess Stanley. Hello, Stanley. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, so it's my first time calling. In fact, it's my first time seeing your program.
Oh,
really
thank you.
find it
Thank you,
interesting,
Stanley.
honestly.
Please don't
Yeah.
fail. Next Friday, you come back here. Same time, same station. Okay? Are you there?
Sorry?
Go ahead. Would they hear you?
Okay, so I think the issue of who decides how many kids will be had in a marriage should be between the man and the woman. That both of them has to make the decision, okay?
Okay.
So while making that decision, each and every one of them should understand their responsibilities. One, the man in our African setting has to cut up for the family. He has to do quite a lot of work, make the money, basically, organize the family. The man is the head of the family, really. So in that way, he organizes the family and already has a goal he wants to achieve as the family. So he can say, okay, based on the resources I think I can make, this is what we may proffer. While doing that, the woman must also be considered, because the woman, as we've said previously, is the engine room, is the factory for making the baby, right? Now, one thing we have to put into consideration is, what is the mode of delivery? If it's just a normal vaginal delivery, well, quite understandably, but some women have to deliver via cesarean section. First, second, third, fourth. You know, it's crazy when you see a woman keep delivering that cesarean section and you don't even give a thought as to the trauma she's passing through. Now, let's not even talk about the mode of delivery. What about the physiological changes that take place during pregnancy? The woman going in and out of hormonal imbalances. It's not easy at all, okay? So I think both of them should come together and decide, putting into consideration their various responsibilities. Now, vasectomy, I don't think is an option. Vasectomy is an irreversible contraception in a man. So you can't just, it's not something you easily do. In fact, currently in medical practice, I'm a medical doctor. In medical practice currently, vasectomy is not something that is very common, because once you do it, it's for life. But now there are various contraceptive methods the woman can use, okay? You have those, of course, majority of the contraceptives in women are very much reversible, okay? Yeah, but then, of course, there are those that are irreversible. But before we go to those ones that are irreversible, we have to do the ones that are reversible. We only go to the irreversible ones when we know that the woman getting pregnant again is at risk of dying. I know some crazy doctors who will be operating. I've been in a theater once, although I wasn't the one operating. But this woman, it was her 7th pregnancy, cesarean section. And the doctor had to ligate the womb. He had to just do, even without taking consent from the woman or her husband, he had to tie it up, you know, giving that irreversible female contraception. So that is my humble contribution.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I enjoyed your call. Thank you so much. Thank you. You see now. You see, Doctor, don't go ahead. Make I raise my voice. You see now. You see. So, but if you tell woman to tie your womb, the man, he can do the vasectomy because he have born finish. We don't have plan of any pikin going anywhere. So he do it. Really. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't send anybody go job. Go ahead, please. Thank you so much, doctor. I really enjoyed that.
So that is the thing.
If you even listen to everything the doctor said, it's just like I said before. The only part where, okay, there were two parts where it looked like men had a major contribution. One, because they are the head of the family, and two, because the financial aspect. But majority of it still boils down to the woman, physiological, mental, health-wise, and then back to finance too.
Yes.
Okay, you are putting finance.
It's still about again. With the hustle.
Woman, they hustle.
We're trying.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
The host is a woman.
The
host of this show.
Let me take this message from Adan. Yeah, but Chidema Wagu. He said it should be a collective effort between the couple involved. Ajiboye Matthew say both of them should work together to decide. Then Uchechukwu Elekwa say both should decide and come to an agreement. In some situations where both have the same number in mind, it is easier. So this is for wedding hall. You dey cut the cake. You tell them hold it together. Cut it at the number of children you want to do. When you dey try press them at 5, the guy they say you and who 5. Yeah, they call 4. Maybe sometime mostly you see them at 3. They cut it because they are looking ahead. They know the economy. They know what is in front. I think I've seen that happen. He said, but it becomes tough when one spouse, especially the male, comes as an only child in his family. They want him to use that opportunity to populate and extend the family, and they expect him to have 5 kids. Meanwhile, the wife is such a person that wants minimum of 2 or maximum 3 children. They just need to make a deal together and have an understanding. No be lie. Some people only child. The mother will say, fire down. You see babies, fire down. Bring them, I will take care of them. Go ahead.
Example, I have a neighbor.
Okay.
They married with 5 children. They have about 5 or 6 children. Fortunately, the man died last year.
Oh no.
It was tough. Even though they are landlords,
okay,
in the heart of Lekki, things were tough. It wasn't easy for this woman. The first daughter was about I think SS2 when the man left, and they are going to schools that about 400k per. It was not easy. 6 children. How do you go? Where do you go from? How do you cope? How do you start? Where do you come from? Family members believes that the husband and the woman, they have money, so they are even looking up onto them, not knowing that the beatings. Sure, you understand? So in that situation now, how will the woman cope? So when we are doing this thing, we need always put in plan nature.
Yes.
My call. So how you want to survive them? So this is more reason that you see children going wayward.
Yes.
Because no parental care anymore.
You send this one to Kafanchan.
You
send
understand?
This one to Enugu. Send this one to your auntie in Calabar.
You don't understand. You start seeing a lot of different characters. You go to wonder, should the man get this character? They're friends, because the mother no fits contain within the hand anymore.
Yes.
You understand? You don't blame the woman as in that situation, but you need to blame her at the beginning when you are bringing them to life. We no pray say make somebody father die, or you understand, but situations like that, when it happens, how do you survive it? So that's why you always plan 2, 3, make it not too much for your hand.
So she's the one that made them have.
I've seen people who are born 2, 3. They don't even get land where you go inherit.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Let's talk to Nuhu. Hello, Nuhu. Good evening.
Evening there.
Welcome to Love Battle, sir. How is Abuja?
Abuja is cold.
Can I go to hear you, sir?
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
In this case, now I want to talk on three angles, from 3 angles.
Okay. School us.
When you look at it religiously, the man is the head of the family.
Okay.
Yes.
On that, I would say the man determines the number of the children you want to have in the family. If you go by the religion.
Okay.
Then culturally, as an African, as a Nigerian, the man is the head of the family. And therefore, the woman supposed to be submissive, total submissiveness to the man. So it comes a way that if the woman wants to have, what do I call, an opinion, it should be a plea to the man or to the husband.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I want. And the man didn't flip and consider it, you buy that idea. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, medically, it is impossible, if not too difficult, for the woman to impregnate herself. Do we understand? So, man is a determinant factor in the process of the home. That is the family, the home you are building. Man is the determinant factor, medically, religiously, culturally. These are the three angles I have view it from. But that does not mean the women don't have a say in it.
Okay.
Just like I said, if you are a submissive type, you love your wife, your husband, and your husband loves you. You give your husband that total submissiveness. You can now say, okay, yeah, this is what I want. I use myself as an example. Before I got married, I said, what comes to what? I'll get back to 3. But the woman I want to marry said, no, she wants 4. We sat down, we agreed on the terms, and we are working towards that. So it is a truth like that. Not to talk of these ones have a total control over it. But in the standard, there is no family that does not go around these 3 factors I have itemized: religiously, culturally, and medically.
Okay.
I want to give it to the man. Thank you.
Thank you very
sir.
much, sir.
Thank you,
That
sir.
was beautiful done.
I wish I can just frustrate.
DX2
Thank
will
you
like
very much, sir.
this one.
As in, that is how they say these things. At some point, I think the woman will just
Humbly
carry the womb,
submissive.
carry the womb, give am, say, Oga, I submit my womb.
Humbly submissive.
Take it.
Be submissive.
And hold it.
Humbly.
DX2, it just helped you to narrow down all your points.
Right.
You don't understand?
No.
We humbly be submissive. Listen, plea with a plea. You bring it with a plea.
How much time do I
You
have?
understand? You don't need to start
8 minutes.
saying
Okay.
you.
All right.
get it.
DX2, let's give you this 30 seconds. May help us
Yeah.
round off your points. So
The last,
we know.
the last caller did fantastic. What he said is the major point there is humbly be submissive. Have a plea with your husband. This is what this is my opinion, please. You understand? No be say you go dey do buga for how come now? You understand? So the man he has the entire say about it. So now you now can say, no, Oga, make I beg, see wetin I think if shey you don't then the man will now start
dancing to your tune.
You understand? He go dey think am. No be say dance, he go just think, he go think am whether he go work for am.
Thank you very much. Precious, let's go.
Well, I'm still of the opinion that the woman is a major determinant factor to how many, to the number of children a family would have, considering the medical factor, that's her body, yes, her mental health, that's after the childbirth, how does she feel, how long can she carry on, and all of that. Yes, she's the major person, but then they'll still have to discuss. But she, 80%. Determines that.
Thank you very much. My people were there for us. I hope say you enjoy today's show as myself I enjoy them. I hope you have learned one thing or two from what we have discussed. If you feel you still have anything to say, no worry. Monday morning, 10:30 a.m. on top WAP TV. Look, you can watch the repeat. Drop your messages still on top Instagram or Facebook na WAP TV channel. Don't forget to follow us for our social media handles, so you'll be the first person to know. Anytime we drop anything, you get the information first. Till we come again next week with another fine topic. Enjoy your weekend and bye-bye.